Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast Dawn of Unification. Today I have a 1 vs 1 for you on deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side, playing Fallen Angels, it is MrBlueDude. On the right side, playing Vostroyan Firstborn, it is Vrax. So another game of MrBlueDude against Vrax. And Vrax actually randomed Vostroyan Firstborn. So let's see how he does. He goes for 3 hunters, which is their sniper kind of Kappa guys, and tech priests, a second tech priest and a generator, and Vostroyan barracks. On the other side we have a anchorage opener with two builders, 2 zealots, and then the third builder, the warpsmith. And for the Fallen Angels, I may need to talk a bit about them. You have 2 ways to to tech up, traditionally with researches and add-ons, or with the anchorages. The anchorages, once built, will generate 1 point power through knowledge, it's called, 1%, each time this bar fills. It takes 1.5 minutes. The second anchorage increases this. The maximum amount of power through knowledge is also determined by the number of anchorages you have. And the tiering is the following: 10% is tier 2, 20% is tier 3, 30% is tier 4. And then you have the Titan tiers, which I will not go into the detail here. So this is a kind of a mixed opener. You can go hardcore power through knowledge if you get 3 anchorages at the beginning. I will have actually a build order going exactly that on Tuesday next week, so stay tuned for that. And other than that, you're more or less stuck with zealots unless you build a barracks. But your warpsmiths are really strong. You can get a plasma pistol upgrade for them. Not sure. Yeah, here has queued it. You need to wait until the power through knowledge is finished, then it will start the research. On the other side, the Vostroyans, they have these sniper kind of hunters. They have the quote-unquote normal guardsmen, which do not have a lot of weapon options. And they have this special concept of harmony, it's called. Harmony is determined by you are in harmony if your used vehicle cap is higher than your used squad cap. Then you are in harmony and have access to special units and weapons on some units. Do we see some Vostroyan Firstborn build actually? No, it's just the hunters for now. And yeah, and one last thing about the power through knowledge, the percentage you have, like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever percent, every minute that goes by, it will check your current requisition and give you that percentage in power. So if you have you have 100 requisition and the 3-minute mark is going over, you get like 2 power. This is just a small addition you get, and there we have the plasma pistols on these warpsmith with commander armor, so very strong. But these guys are slow to get out of the field, and you postpone your power through knowledge as well through that. Yeah, but against what Vrax says, just sniper guys, these commander armored guys are very potent now, so he's now getting very aggressive with those. Hunters over here getting left alone for now. Grenade launchers are on the way. So the zealots have a plethora, a lot of different weapon options. Some are enabled with power through knowledge, some are enabled with other means. All commanders, for example, need 5 power through knowledge. 5% that is. It's gonna be hard for me to see and check what power through knowledge level he is, but maybe there is a way. I think I just thought of a way in the post-production. If I keep his side, I should get a notification if power through knowledge is finished. At least I think. And you have now some Firstborn squad doing some damage against this builder. But yeah, left alone for now. No, I do not get a notification, so this is gonna be interesting to figure out for me in the post-production which tier he has. I can see it here, he is not getting the 5 power through knowledge yet, and not the 10%. So if looking at the zealot, we can see what power through knowledge percent he is. Yeah, Vrax is really astonished by these plasma, and you will not deal with it with the Vostroyan hunters, however, but with the Firstborn, or if you get your own commander out, for example. A third zealot squad is being added, even a 4th actually. So these guys are nasty for what they do. Auspex, this is special building. This is a radar thingy, not a lot of health. But if we quickly, or I make it once this is built, it has a wide sight and I think even detection radius around it. And the more of these you build, they the more the range of each is, even if they are not in vicinity. If you build another one, for example, over here, you will have the whole base more or less revealed. That's the trader for being it relatively expensive, pretty much like a turret. And you will see now here he has now quite a wide vision radius, and this in conjunction with these grenade launchers is very helpful. And yeah, so he has this point over here, Vrax has the middle point, so it's Vrax has more power, and MrBlueDude has more acquisition. He should be tier 1.5 by now. Yes, but not tier 2 yet. With only 2 anchorages, it takes 7.5 minutes to get to next tier. If you get 3, it's only 5 minutes. But you have the building time. So it's basically, they cost money, but you pay in advance, and then you can tech up later on really fast with it. Your tier 2 isn't the fastest anyway with this. If you tech up traditionally, your tier 2 is quote-unquote the normal timing. Yeah, now the grenade launchers will deal with these hunters and everything, so these hunters need to go to other positions, critical locations. This one over here is also owned by Vrax. Now a third anchorage is being built. That's very important, so you can now tech up a little bit faster. Looking at his units, he is still not tier 2 yet. Tier 2 is actually finished for Vrax. We see now the Mars Fabrica, which is your vehicle production building. Do we see any tier 2 units out? We see the Fire Support Lieutenant. Armed with a long-less sniper. Okay, can deep strike airstrikes and improve the effectiveness. That's interesting. Give me a second. Of the Stahilo Basilisk. Oh, that's interesting. A skilled spotter, she always been battlefield and stuff. Okay, so she's a spotter kind of commander, dealing probably good damage. Yeah, killing a model here. Probably killing another model. Okay, this one hit these aspiring champions. It's aspiring champion. Veteran sergeant, whatever. So for the Fallen, you have 2 attack possibilities, which in turn enables different units. The Power Through Knowledge path is more about these renegade guys, so you get a Razorback and a heavy weapon team for them, and a lightning airfighter or something in similar. There's the airfighter for the Vostroyan, so not only having the less cannons, but also like these kind of rockets it shoots. So this is a very effective one indeed. Like these fiery rockets, it seems. Dealing a lot of damage, I have to say. How is tier 2 going for MrBlueDude? Not yet. Maybe with the next thing we have now to fight here. Doing a lot of damage in AoE now, being on the way to target down this post. This is pretty cocky, getting your generators in the face of the enemy. He was very certain that he will win, it seems. But there's the first vehicle out and probably another one on the way. Yes, second one also on the way. If he continues building it, he will get harmony. Now he's tier 2 getting the... Can I please click on it? Yeah, can now build the Longless and get the Terminus, which is a vehicle production building. And for Renegades you have access to also, I think it's Nephilim airfighters. I think, can be wrong though. And also Razorbacks. There we go, 2 fighters will now clean up this whole area, and the infantry can start getting the stuff back. Is this just Firstborn with her, or where she is? So builders, more generators. Okay, this was a quick slowdown on my end, hopefully not on your end. Getting now Nephilim jet fighters. So Nephilim jet fighters versus Seraphim. No, what is it called? There's the fire support lieutenant. She needs to get the hell out of here. Getting shot with plasma in the back. So she will now move out. Yeah, lightning strike. Lightning strike fighter versus Nephilim jet fighter. So we will see a little dogfight over here. There's the first one. It says it's only good against infantry, but it's a lie. It's also good against vehicles. Lightning jet fighter is not only good against vehicles, it's also good against infantry. So they have weapons for different possibilities. These fire bombs are very interesting, I have to say. Never ever seen something similar to this. I like it. We have now here a turret sentry gun turret. The turrets of Vostroyan Firstborn are really strong. The sentry gun turret can be upgraded with I forgot, but another big weapon out. We have now the heavy weapon teams out here, so they can get different weapons. Heavy bolters, they start off with a heavy stopper, I think it's called, and you can get heavy bolter, autocannons if you tech up normally, missile launchers, mortars, and if you have enough power through knowledge, so it's like a tier 2.5, you get las cannons, and that's your big AV apart from these Nephilim jet fighters in tier 2 for the power through knowledge path. And now we see some gun luggers, tier 2 kind of Okran similarity for Vostroyan. They need some special stuff for their leader and are more ranged focused apart in comparison to similar stuff for, let's say, IG. Tier 3 however is almost done, and these gun luggers in comparison with these hunters and firstborn are a good backbone, and then you have these flyers. So wow, this is two heavy weapon teams now. Getting now less cannons, so he is tier 2.5. Speaker here also, radar. So this is a radar tower now. Got a speaker for something. I forgot what it did exactly, but the jet fighters aren't really happy with it. So it's the Razorback over here, and we see, okay, this is probably the spotter, right? Or was it the sentry turret? This was absolutely devastating for this infantry block. The heavy weapon teams are very slow, and now we have a Razorback getting in some smokes as well. Has now a 4th anchorage as well, so attacking up is even faster. I think now it should be 15 divided by 4, 7.5, 3.25 minutes for tech up. A priest being added by Vostroyer, and I think this air fight should the striker lightning strike fighters should win. I think economy is relatively high for Vrax, also relatively high for MrBlueDude. Map is now more or less evenly distributed. We have these dogfights at the side, and now have even a mortar trooper. Look at this guy moving around his heavy mortar, getting in position. The fighting position, the gun luggers are here, and what is he trying to do over here? Getting another turret, or why there is the tech priest? I'm not sure really. Tech priest actually for the Vostroyan Firstborn, he's repairing, can also get a plasma pistol, so it's not only the fallen angels. Okay, these guys are moving to the front, probably a misclick. Oh, look at this, the helo. Helo. 2 barrels. Bam. And it said that the officer increases the effectiveness of it. Let's see if it fights again, shoots again. This looks like a very deadly push from Vrax, I have to say. There we go, another artillery strike. These burning ammunition as well. Gun luggers moving in. These dead heavy weapon squads having their guns still standing is a really nice idea, I have to say. Now we have these gun luggers shooting with their big... Oh, these are not Ripper guns, are they? They're different, right? Now, I have no idea of the weapon options. Oh, a Venus Assassin now coming in as well. The Vostroyer has access to Venus Assassin, not to the Vindicator Assassin. Venus should be able to do some building harassment. A lot of damage actually gone to these gun loggers from the heavy weapon teams, or what? Because I do not see, it's only the listing posts otherwise. I mean, these guys are tier 2, not tier 3, so that's maybe why. We have now also the orbital elevator, so he is now able to call in obliterators or mutilators. Fire support has been replaced. Now the helo fires a lot faster, look at it. Damn, the fire rate is almost doubled, it seems, once the fire lieutenant is out. This looks crazy. It's ground targeting because he has no idea what is there. Nephilim jet fighter peeking and prodding, little interesting stuff. Okay, and we have the Castellans. Look at those. Itinerant Castellan robot. So these guys you only get if you're on Harmony, and he is in Harmony. More used vehicle pop than infantry pop. So yeah, I have no idea of all the units and the tiering and stuff. Yes, I was in the beta, but there has been were shifts left, right and center of unit strength, unit weaponry, unit tiering and whatnot. So at some point I blanked a bit out, I have to say, due to IRL constraints and stuff. So forgive me if I do not know all the tiering yet, but these Castellans, they should be able to move in now. They should. What kind of armor class do you have? Can I please click on you guys? Can I please click on you guys? Selection circle problems. It's heavy infantry actually. Heavy infantry high, I would assume. And they can get even the phosphor cannon, so they should be moving. But Vrax is doing Vrax things, just living on his... Oh, this guy got blasted in the face. RIP. And even some artillery just to make things worse. I think this is kind of a Vrax phenomenon. He could finish, but he wants to play on. Now getting the Manufactorium Primaris. So he's tier 4 actually. Getting also Lehman Russ Tesla Cruiser. If he has enough vehicle pop, he needs to get... Yeah, once this is finished, he gets more vehicle pop. There's another sentry cannon. This Sahilo is just shooting over and over. It's interesting, the Helos sounds a bit like Sahilo, like in the Age of Wonders Let's Play I did. Will it be able to kill this Tyrannus Assassin? Will she be able to? No, she will not. There's the Obliterators. We all know and love them from the Chaos Marines, so he can get Obliterators and what are the melee guys against Mutilators, I think. And this Sahilo is just shooting like the end of days. Shrine of Glory increases the health and morale of your infantry squads, and you can get even more if you get more barracks. And now he's getting the Doom Hammer. The Lehman Russ has been cancelled? Question mark? At least I do not see any. But he has cancelled it in favor for this Doom Hammer. I'm not sure. Yeah, that is probably Vrax doing Vrax things. He has won this already, and now only playing with his food. A little high power here for MrBlueDude. Probably needs to get the requisition upgrades if he hasn't already, but he is under big siege over here. There's aircraft, there is artillery, there's infantry. So yeah, I think Vrax could just win here. Even now scan, fire support. Lieutenant will call in a strike or something. Oh, Lehman Russ battle tank. So he's tier 3, tier 4 as well. So he has backed up a lot of powerful knowledge. Even if he loses one anchorage here, that's still alright. But if you lose another one, you will be lower than, you will be back to 20 powerful knowledge, so you lose your tech advantage. There now the Castellans coming, the lighting fighters, that one is dancing over here. The first one just marching into melee range obliterators. The Lehman Russ over here, there the every weapon team's getting moved around by artillery fire, I think, and now the Castellans just moving in. Look at those go, using their flamers. Flaming the Lehman Russ, it seems. Not very effective use of the time, I have to say. Some big shells from the Sahilo. I think so. And the Doom Hammer now coming in. The mortar guy is still sitting here, living his dream, living his life. Very slow reload time, it seems, but doing his part. Lehman Russ is still alive. Getting another one probably. Getting another one, of course. And yeah, but I think this is all over. Now the Doom Hammer comes in. Look at this beauty. Is it a special weapon? No, it can get a plasma gun, but now has this. Wow! Look at the laser. Oh man. So I had taken hold. Thought I had taken hold. Ah, that's why. But sometimes Vrax does things just to test out his units, and yeah, we are glad to see this Doom Hammer here. The game was over probably a few minutes ago, but as we see the new factions, this even getting the, what's it called, the Hind gunship over here. So yeah, we've seen a lot of Vostroyan units over here. Yeah, normally I try to get like the most competitive stuff, but as this is the new version, and this was pretty competitive, I have to say, as well. I'm also going for a little longer games to see some of the new units in action. So very nice. A little stalemate in the later part here in the middle, because Vrax said he thought he had taken hold, which he didn't in this particular time. So there was time to get more units out. I think both builds probably are not optimized. How should they in these early beginnings? But a lot of action over here. We see a lot of corpses lying around, fallen and Vostroyans alike. Alright, with this I would say as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!